Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a great day because I finally got my hands on Wave 2 of the CREEPRODUCTIONS. I've been patiently awaiting this day since, God, I want to say like November, because I think that's when we got to see these from Palmart. I swear it's been a while. Palmart got these like really early, and I didn't want to pay $40 each. I am cheap. I prefer to wait for things to be the price they're supposed to be, rather than overpaying. Especially after last time. You guys remember when I overpaid for Cleo and Laguna from G3? Because holy shit, why did I do that? But yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at the Boo Original CREEPRODUCTIONS Wave 2. I got the full set from Amazon. I want to say currently Ghoulia and Cleo and Deuce are out of stock, but Abbey and Spectra are still very much available. So if you want them, go check out Amazon. I'm not going to include any links in this post, in this video, because I don't feel like it. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and begin. So as you guys know, I just said I got the full set, so here they are. Don't ask why they're laying out on the floor so awkwardly. We'll start by taking a look at my least favorite, Spectra. So, Spectra, as I mentioned, is my least favorite. I just don't really... They didn't do a bad job with her, but her hair is much shorter than it should be, and it's also poly, which sucks. I mean, I think it's shorter. It only goes to about here. And if we get her regular doll out of here... Okay, so her hair seems to be roughly the same length, but it's much thicker, you know? Like, the Kanekalon hair just... It looks better. I don't like Kanekalon, but I hate poly. So, you know? But yeah, overall, this one just happens to be my least favorite. I also got a pretty wonky looking one, I would say. I don't know, maybe she's fine, but to me she looks kind of wonked out, so... I'm mildly disappointed, but this doll is still in stock, so I could totally exchange her to Amazon. Although, I've also seen a lot of people have been getting this doll with a damaged box, and while mine isn't damaged, I do have like an upturned corner up here, and this part likes to stick out instead of like staying in, you know? You see that? Overall, this box is like fine though. I got pretty lucky and I didn't get a damaged one. So, yeah, it does kind of stick out around the back though, so... I don't know, maybe that could be seen as, like, slight damage. I don't know, but, yeah. I'll probably do a review of this doll, and, yeah. So you guys can expect that from me. She's losing my poll on Instagram currently, but I will still review her at some point. Spectra aside, let's take a look at Ghoulia next. Ghoulia is one of my favorites from this line. They did a really good job with her. So, they did kind of alter her hairstyle, in that it's pulled back now. The original release, she has this sort of hairstyle that kind of frames her face. Like these two sections are pulled down and pulled back around and tied around the back of her head. So, you will hold this pose. You've been holding it for the last 7 years. Isn't it crazy to think I've owned this doll for that long? I haven't. I've only owned her for about 6, maybe 5 years. But yeah, that's how her hairstyle is on the original doll, and they did change that for the CREEPRODUCTION. Again, though, pretty minor stuff. You could redo it if you want. Another change is that this doll has Saran instead of Kanekalon. And once again, the hair looks a bit shorter than it should be. Like, I think it's roughly the same length. It still goes down to about her butt. But here it goes, like, past her butt. See, it's, like, longer. You know? It could also just be the Kanekalon making the hair look thicker. I don't know. We will be doing proper comparisons when I actually do these reviews. So as, always, the changes to the box are like, there's more languages, it says Boo Original CREEPRODUCTION instead of the original, like, what the fuck was up there, the quote? Because they would always have a quote in their boxes. And, my Ghoulia's box isn't really damaged, it's a little pushed in here, and unfortunately there is actually a thing up here, so I lied, it is damaged. And we've also got a Ghoulia quote up here. I'm not just a comic book fangirl, I'm also working on my own comic book series. That's amazing. Cool, I want to see that. Back of the box, no significant damage. So once again, I got pretty lucky. Now, I did mention Ghoulia is sold out everywhere, so if she was damaged, there would have been nothing I could do about it, so... I'm relieved I just got a couple little minor dings here and there. All things considered, that's pretty good. And so the final CREEPRODUCTION is Abbey, who fell into my lap. This doll is a bit all over the place. She is actually, similar to Spectra, not sold out on Amazon currently, if I remember correctly. I do remember that she sold out on Mattel Creations, as did everyone except for Spectra. Spectra is still available on Mattel Creations, which is pretty surprising. I don't know why she's so unpopular. But yeah, Abbey is still available on Mattel Creations. My Abbey is perfect. Like, her box is in perfect condition, there's no damage anywhere. Like, I guess the most you could count as damage is this little upturned corner here, but for the most part, the box is pretty perfect. Abbey is the only doll from this lineup that I got in their original packaging way back when. So I do actually have an original Abbey box to compare this one to. Yeah. The biggest change with Abbey is that Shiver's name is not visible here. They just purposely like left it out. So you can see that says Sir Hoots-a-Lot, Spectra says Ruin, we got Hisset and Perseus. I theorize that the reason they can't use Shiver's name anymore is because of the Splatoon character named Shiver. I'm assuming that like Nintendo owns the rights to the name, most likely to like any media representation of that name. Because, you know, you can copyright a name, and I think that Nintendo must have done that when they created Shiver, so Mattel probably can't use it anymore. I assume Mattel owns the name for, like, merchandising purposes, so probably can't use Shiver here anymore. Again, though, this is just a theory, it's not at all confirmed. I'm just, like, speculating here, so don't take what I'm saying as fact. But yeah, Abbey is definitely my favorite from this set, like, just because it's Abbey. I'm just really happy that she finally has an alumni doll. This is Abbey's first alumni doll. And the alumni have been going on for, what is this, the third year of this? Because Haute Couture came out in 2021, 2022, and now it's 2020. Am I dumb? Yeah, I'm dumb. Haute Couture came out in 2022. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this is Abbey's first alumni doll, and hopefully not her last. I hope she gets a Fang Club doll, or fuck it, Haute Couture. I'd prefer Fang Club because it's cheaper, but you know, if they want to give her a Haute Couture release, I will unfortunately be first in line. I love her. Should I bring back my Abbey voice? Should I do the Abbey voice in this video? Name is Abbey. I'm happy to be back and finally in box. Need to be taken out of box and I joined the box doll war. Was that comprehensible? I hope not. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna unbox her. Not in this video. I'm gonna do like a separate review for it tomorrow. Or maybe today. Should I upload twice? Probably. I don't have anything better to do. So yeah, CREEPRODUCTIONS. Aren't they cool? Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. I might unbox Cleo and Deuce. I'm like thinking about it. But for sure I'm gonna unbox these two and do reviews of them, and I'm definitely going to unbox Abbey. Right now the order I have planned is Abbey, then Ghoulia, then Spectra, and maybe those two if they're lucky. Where am I gonna put these dolls when they're out of box? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I have no idea. I don't know if you've noticed, but my shelves are very full. This is like the worst part about buying new dolls for sure, but it's fun. It's fun, I like having new stuff, and I'm happy to have these. So, isn't that what matters? Me, your favorite YouTuber, Lizzie. I'm happy. But yeah, I really like how they all look together. Later this year, if I remember correctly, I've heard that they are going to restock the first 4 CREEPRODUCTIONS. So, you know, these 4. And allegedly that'll be like around the end of the summer. I think I've heard like September-ish, which is... Do you guys count? No, that's like the fall. So it'll be like in the fall. So it'll be a while. You guys have time to save. I suggest putting aside $100 because that's how much they cost. Maybe $105 to $10-ish with tax. So, yeah. As for the out-of-box, out-of-stock ones that just released, Ghoulia and Cleo and Deuce, I do not work at Amazon or at any of the stores that sell these dolls, for that matter, so I don't know when they're going to come back into stock or if they will. I'm thinking they will because they only just released, so maybe, I don't want to give anybody like false hope, but possibly you guys can hopefully expect Ghoulia and Cleo and Deuce to come back into stock, but again, I'm not sure. They might not. But yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments which one you want to see me review first. If you want it to be Ghoulia, you'll have to wait, but if you want it to be Abbey, then I got good news for you. If you want it to be Spectra or Cleo and Deuce, what's wrong with you? I'm kidding. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Ow, my god, ow. Oh my god, my phone just hit this cut I have on my ankle that's been bleeding for like 3 days. Oh my god, ow! Oh, that broke my train of thought. That hurt so bad. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go put a new band-aid on. Bye!